After a billion-dollar hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help you save time and get claims paid faster.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just because it looks like the risk is going to be getting going pretty soon here, and I just want to get this done as quickly as possible in hopes that maybe we have to do some live coverage later, and I want you guys to get that forecast out there. So it's not our daily 12 p.m., it is our daily 11 a.m. forecast today, sponsored as always by C3 Group and Merlin Law Group, again from my house and not quite from the green screen room as usual. So, just one thing to note before we get into the forecast. If you missed us yesterday, and say it again today, we won Hail Vendor of the Year at the Win the Storm Conference on Thursday night. There's everybody who is at the conference, Derek, Matt, and Brandon, and their lovely wives accepting that award. So thank you, everyone, for voting for us and making this all a possibility. And make sure you come visit Hail Trace at the Win the Storm Conference. If you're there right now, if you're watching this video, go over to Booth 611 and you can come say hey and check out the storm chasing truck, which unfortunately is not out today since it's in Las Vegas. And we'll also be at the SRC Summit, the Storm Restoration Contractor Summit on March 3rd through March 5th. We're platinum sponsors in that. We're not speaking at that one or anything, but you can come check us out. That's going to be in Fort Worth, Texas. So here is your forecast for today, and I had a couple animations incorrect there, but that's all right. So this is what we are expecting across the area today. Nothing in Dallas, unfortunately. Everything is east of you guys. It's real windy here in Oklahoma City because the dry line rocketed past probably before most of us woke up this morning and is now making its way through Arkansas. So it looks like we're going to have a chance here everywhere in the orange that you see. A potential for up to some 2-inch hail. Looks like things have gotten really unstable across Mississippi and into Alabama and Tennessee, with a lot of clearing in the area. I can even show you guys that right now. A lot of clearing in the area here. Where they had originally a lot of cloud cover, and there's quite a bit of breaks in the clouds. It's already almost 80 degrees in Jackson, Mississippi. So that causes a lot more instability. Lapse rates, which is a very important factor for large hail, seem to be much higher than what was originally forecast. So it looks like we are upping that chances for some hail across Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, and even a little bit into Arkansas. So let me jump back into the forecast here, guys. So I have a 20% chance in Memphis. Memphis looks like you're going to have the best bet for some storms. I mean, when we just looked at the radar a second ago, there is a small line trying to form, but it looks like that, according to everything that we're looking at here, is going to try to break up in this evening, and that could cause more discrete supercells. Anything that forms, especially anything that forms ahead of the line, will have the best chance of seeing some big hail. And that's what is honestly kind of keeping some of my percentages lower. I mean, 20% from Memphis, you're going to get storms. You're most likely going to get some amount of hail. The big question is it going to be big hail? Nashville, Birmingham, Jackson, all you guys, I think especially Birmingham and Nashville, for you to get any sort of hail larger than maybe quarter size is definitely going to be any kind of supercells that form ahead of the main line of storms. Anything that happens with that, there you're going to see, maybe up to some 2-inch hail, especially Nashville. I think areas north and west of Birmingham have a better chance of seeing large hail than, say, Birmingham itself. So maybe, I don't remember what highway goes north-south through Alabama, but Birmingham, not so much, but maybe up by the Huntsville area may have a better shot at seeing some hail than, say, Birmingham. So that's what we're seeing right now. We're going to bring up the models here. This is what the most recent HRRR, the high resolution rapid refresh model, has. And this one, you can see as the evening wears on here. Let's let this loop back around. All right, beginning, we have that squall line. You can see things kind of break up and turn into individual supercells. And that means you're going to be seeing a much better chance of seeing large hail, and definitely tornadoes. The main risk for this is going to be tornadoes. We don't really cover tornadoes too much here. We're Hail Trace. We try to keep it all focused in on the hail, but the tornado risk is the highest thing, the biggest thing to be of concern for this outbreak. So, if you live in these areas, stay weather aware, because tornadoes are a little more dangerous than hail sometimes. So, but we have a combo of storms forming out ahead of the line. You see here stuff heading towards Nashville and Birmingham, and then this main line breaking up, turning into individual supercells, and then that also has that chance for hail. So you got two different areas you're looking at for hail. So we break this down into individual cities. I think Memphis, you're going to be seeing storms between about 1 p.m., so just only a couple hours from now, and about 6 p.m., maximum hail size up to 2 inches, and that's going to be if we have things that are individual storm cells. Right now, we have a lot of just rain over by Memphis, and this is actually a mesoscale. This is a discussion the Storm Prediction Center put out that is talking about a tornado watch being issued very soon. So if this just stays like this, chances for hail are probably going to be a lot lower. But right now, anything's possible in the next couple hours here. 20% chance of hail, 15% chance. So if we do get hail, it's likely going to be a 3-star map or better for Memphis, Tennessee. Now going into the Nashville area, so between 4 and 9 p.m. a little bit later as the storms move through the area. 2-inch hail, and that's going to primarily be with anything that is a supercell. So if there's a line of storms that moves through, you're probably not going to see too much in the way of hail. So that's why we only had a 10% chance for hail. However, with that 10%, it's an equal chance of it being a 3-star or better. So if they do see hail, it's probably because there's a supercell hitting Nashville, which would mean you're probably going to be seeing better, a 3-star map or better, because then you're going to be seeing hail upwards of ping pong to 2-inch hail. So moving on to Birmingham. That's going to be probably your latest timeline for cities between 7 p.m. and midnight from the Birmingham area. And everything you see here, about 2-inch hail is your maximum. Again, kind of see. Oh, whoops. I went the wrong way. Sorry, guys. There we go. That's what I had. Ping pong ball size hail is your maximum for Birmingham. And again, about 10% chance you see hail, but only a 2% chance of 3-star or better. Wouldn't be surprised to see a couple quarter-size hail reports in here in the Birmingham area, but that's not going to give you a 3-star map. So that is what we're looking at. So yeah, Music City. That's what I have back here. Let me just bring it back. There you go. 2-inch hail, 10% chance. And again, that is because we're probably going to see supercells in the area. And if we don't, there's not going to be much more hail. Now, all right, let's see. Darren asked about St. Louis. Let me just roll this back to the actual map. I only have a 1% chance for St. Louis. That's pretty much because if we go over here, it's pretty cold, and you're gonna have to see stuff from all these little diamonds you guys see on the screen here. That is gonna be your chance of hail. So it'll be the next hour, couple hours, and it'd be probably like what we had in Springfield, Missouri a little bit earlier, maybe up to some quarter-size hail. I really don't think there's gonna be a whole lot in the St. Louis area today. Huntsville, Alabama. I think you guys, of everyone in Alabama, probably going to be anywhere in the orange here. So from Huntsville and then to the south and west, so the northwestern section of Alabama is probably your best chance of seeing any kind of bigger hail. And that's going to be with individual supercells. I'm going to see what the latest models have. Latest model run has for storms here, guys. So let me bring this over. All right. Can everybody see this? Yes. All right. So this is the latest model. I haven't actually really looked at this too much yet. Move through here. Let's throw on this. All right. Give this a second to load here, guys. All right. So we're gonna move through it again. This is the latest model run. Things probably not looking super hot. Looking like in Memphis, the line has to break up a little bit, but we're still showing supercells trying to form out a front of the line, and it still has the line breaking up, which means there's a much better chance for hail and especially tornadoes. Okay, I got a whole bunch of questions here, guys. I can see it on the screen. I can also see it on my phone because they disappear off the screen kind of quickly. So let's see, Huntsville, you're probably going to be in a timeline between, let's just look here. Anywhere between probably about 6 o'clock, about 10 o'clock. Memphis, it's going to be anything from about 2 hours from now to maybe 6 o'clock, and that's really pushing it. chances for hail is if something can break away from that line a little bit. So I'd say the percentage chances are actually going down a tiny bit. Jackson, Mississippi, you're going to be probably not in this view here. Let's get this on here. There we go. Jackson, Mississippi, anytime between probably about 6 o'clock and about 9 o'clock. And for you guys, you have the tail end Charlie, the southernmost storm possible. That one, you could see a pretty potent hailstorm there. Maximum hail size up to 2 inches. And then after about 9 o'clock or so, once the cold front pushes through, that's it, game over. So let me bring this map up. Here we go. For those of you just joining in, we have the map of our forecast. I'm going to post an image of this on our Instagram page as well, so you guys can kind of look at that. But again, up to 2-inch hail possible anywhere in the orange, pretty much any time between a couple hours from now through the evening hours. Tornado threat's going to be the highest threat. Again, we don't really focus on tornadoes here. I just kind of want to mention that, yes, there is a chance for tornadoes more so than hail. This event is not the biggest hail potential storm. Oh, what is going on with the comments there, guys? Holy crap. Time frame for Memphis, again, if it happens. Okay, I can... a good time to roll through here. Say if Nashville happens, in between about 4 and 9, and again, if a supercell impacts, you can have up to 2-inch hail with the strongest storms. Do those hail dances, guys. Hopefully we can get something like that at Nashville. I know Nashville hasn't been hit in a long time. Memphis even longer. Birmingham, you've had some hail in the past couple of years, but and so it always helps to have another storm, right? Get the season rolling. And just another thing of note for our little first five-star map guessing competition between us, the cities at risk that we've actually tried to guess are myself. I said Birmingham would be the first 5-star of the year, and Frank, who said Memphis would be the first 5-star of the year. Heather said Little Rock, and unfortunately Little Rock I don't think is going to see anything now. The storms have already moved through that area. Okay. All right, guys, so once we get beyond... today, 5-day forecast is going to be pretty quiet. That was really just a reason to show Maryland Law Group and C3 Group again. Nothing's going on. It's going to be quiet. It's still February. So after this risk impacts us, it's going to be quiet, probably for about a week. I think there's something kind of trying to bubble up for the end of next week, but I wouldn't put too much stock into that. And then I think things are going to be a little quiet for that first full week of March. And then, kind of like if you watched our 2019 hail forecast, we're going to be about halfway through the month, and I think things are really going to start picking up. Polar vortex is going to move out, and I think there's going to be a trough that's going to set up in the west and gives us a good chance for severe weather going into that second half of March, and hopefully for a very active April. So, if any other questions you have, feel free to ask them. If not, check out our new website and our new app. If you got the iOS, yes, the new app is available now. It took a little while for Apple to finally approve, and approve. We were a company for some reason, and we only had an app for 5 years. Whatever. But it's live now. Go check it out. And if you're having any issues with the website, you can go back to the old website, especially because for a lot of folks, I know it's their first time even seeing this new website and the potential for hail. If a big storm happens, you want to just go with what you're familiar with. I understand it's quicker that way. We can hook you up. You can use the old website in the meantime and kind of easier yourself into the new one as you learn things. Otherwise, follow us here on Facebook. If anything crazy does happen, any large cities gets hit, of course, we will be here doing live continuous coverage like we did last year. So make sure you follow us and see it. Hit see first on Facebook so you don't miss any of that. And we obviously simulcast on Periscope and on YouTube and on the old website, not on the new website yet, but we simulcast on there and probably some posts on Instagram as well. You can give us a call, email us, or visit our website, hailtrace.com, for any comments, questions, or concerns. Or if you want to sign up with Hailtrace, of course, best way to contact us. And follow us on Instagram. We do updates on Instagram pretty regularly. The Windstorm Conference is going on today still, and there might be some posts from that. I think a lot of our posts are going to be more focused on the forecast and the events that are going to be ongoing. So I hope everyone does some serious hail dances today. Oops, that is the end of my slideshow. So we can actually get some big time storms. We'll be here watching. Things should be getting going here in the next couple of hours. I see a squall line right now, but again, everything seems to be forecast to break up or have storms form ahead of that line. That is going to be our focus for hail. So hopefully we get something crazy in here, guys. If not, I'll see you again. If we don't have any sort of crazy storms, unfortunately, well, we'll see you again on Monday at 12 p.m., just like we do every single weekday, and occasionally here on the weekend. Once storm season gets going, it'll be every single day, 12 p.m., and we'll see you guys then. Have a great day, everybody, and do those hail dances so I can come back later.